Hello friends and welcome to Football Quick Hitters. I'm Tom Downey. Follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. We've got highlights from all the Saturday football action in the NFL and college football, so let's get to it. We start in the NFL with Colts and the Ravens. Flacco finds Michael Campanaro for the 6-yard score. Ravens lead 10-0. The Colts, though, were gritty in this one. They would not quit. Jacoby Brissett flips one to old man Frank Gore on the screen, and Gore leaps into the end zone for the touchdown. Colts cut in to that lead. Fourth quarter, Ravens up 16-13. Flacco to Max Williams, 4-yard score. Late in the fourth quarter now, it's 23-16 Ravens. Sam Cook's punt is blocked by the Colts, and Indianapolis recovers, putting them with the ball inside the Ravens' 30-yard line. But on 4th and 10, Brissett, a desperation pass is broken up by Maurice Canady, and the Ravens hold on for a 23-16 win. Baltimore is now in perfect position to make it in the wild card in the AFC. To Vikings, Packers, this one was a bit of a clunker. Case Keenum to Stephon Diggs. A nice grab here by Diggs to put Minnesota up 10-0. We'll show you it again. Some fancy footwork by Diggs to get both feet in bounds. Just before the half, Packers driving Brett Hundley is picked off by Harrison Smith. A bad decision by Hundley as Minnesota keeps its shutout intact entering halftime. And then just outside of the 2-minute warning, it's 16-0 again. This was a clunker. Brett Hundley looking, finds a wide open Harrison Smith for another interception, and that does it. The Vikings improve to 12-3. For the first time since 2009, Minnesota has swept Green Bay in the regular season. Vikings now on the verge of clinching a bye in the NFC playoffs. But a reaction poll for you guys at home. Will the Vikings make it to the Super Bowl? Give us a heart for yes and a laughing face for no. Head over now to college football. South Florida, Texas was total chaos. 3 lead changes in the final 5 minutes. Quentin Flowers, 311 yards through the air. Texas Tech thought they took the lead for good, with Nick Shumanek finding T.J. Vasher as part of his 416 passing yards. But Quentin Flowers, with just a couple of seconds left, 16 to be exact, finds Trey McCants for the 26-yard score as South Florida in a thriller beats Texas Tech 38-34. South Florida with back-to-back double-digit win seasons after not having any in their first 19 years. Over to the Armed Forces Bowl. Rashad Penny was the star of the night. Only had 14 carries, but went for 221 yards and 4 TDs in a run-focused affair. Nearly 700 yards on the ground combined in this one in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. But it was the Black Knights who came out on top. Darnell Wolford plunges in for a 1-yard score with 20 seconds left. Then Army goes for 2 and the win, and they get it with Kel Walker on the toss. He scampers in for the score. Army gets to 10 wins for the first time since 1996, as they now have back-to-back bowl victories. Take it over now to the Dollar General Bowl. App State beat Toledo in last year's Camellia Bowl. So what would the rematch version hold this year? As it turns out, it's an App State rout of the Rockets. The Mountaineers run for 327 yards and 4 TDs, with Jalen Moore putting up 125 and 3 of those scores on just 22 carries. A bit of a clunker in the final bowl game of the night. It was an absolute blowout as Appalachian State wins 34-0 over Toledo, just 146 yards of offense. All right, folks, that will do it for us today. Once again, I'm Tom Downey. Follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. More highlights are coming up in just a minute.